brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night. We're almost over the hump. This is the 2K Sports Halftime. Detroit in a close one against the Chicago Bulls. Nice ball movement offensively, making the extra pass, and it's paying off. Some great work out there by Mason Plumlee. He's giving them all the low post scoring they need. They've gotten the ball in the paint. No mistakes. What a presence. Good overall also, though, for the Bulls. If the playoffs started right now, they'd be on the outside looking in, but it could all change. A win here would move them into the 8th seed. Let's check out what's on tap around the league. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Nets in Brooklyn. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. And one game also on the docket. The Jazz out in Utah will go up against the Clippers. A nice battle in the West there. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lubin.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Number 45, defended by Lane. Number 6, a three-pointer, no good. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Brown. And yes, sir, that one drops. Brown's got the first points in the second half here for Chicago. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
22 seconds on the shot clock. 22.
Pick by Okafor. Grant backs in. Cams the 12-footer. Lane's got 12 in the game.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Hayes with it. White's there. Number 45. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Oh, perfect opportunity to finish the break, and he blows it.
Steve, you have to be able to finish off plays like that. It's a must. Really an extraordinary game for Okafor. He has 12 points and also a block shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. No good on the second free throw. For Chicago, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Number 6 lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 5.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Number 5, the Bulls.
You don't want to send this team to the line. They've been solid all season. And coaches have to ask themselves, is it worth it to foul these guys? They're excellent from the stripe as a team. Not just a couple of guys. Their whole team makes foul shots.
Here's Markin. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And now it's a 4-point Chicago lead. And Hayes kicks to Grant. That's good. Grant's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The screen from Brown. Here's a bit. Rejected by Hayes. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Lane.
Zach. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
They need to take it one possession at a time and not try to rush their three-point attempts here. If you have a good look at the three, take it with confidence. But if not, run your offense and get a good shot.
And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. They'll be off to Charlotte for a meeting with the Bobcats after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
I think a lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game, guys.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
There's the feed to White. Pass to Levin. Back to White. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 13.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
White drives in. Number 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. Second in fewest turnovers per game. 7th in assists. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And Clark, you know, when you commit so few turnovers, it's key because you become a much better offensive team. You're constantly getting looks at the basket, and your defense isn't vulnerable either because you're able to get back in transition so much easier.
Number 6.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
White drives in. Here's Valentine. And again, Chicago. No good. Pistons leading by 3. And Hayes kicks to Grant. They swipe it. Satoransky, the pass to White. Number 6. There's the block. Hayes with it. He's got 13. Aminu grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. And that's the first of 6 played on the road. Here's Aminu. Feeds to White. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper for 2. White's got 10. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
So for the Bulls. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by 1. And Joseph kicks to Ellington. Shoots a fader. Nice D from Levin.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender. His touch was poor.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These 2 teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Now here's Joseph, defended by Lane. Here's Ellington, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. And And now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Here's Satoransky. He's got 8. Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish, just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
The shot's good from Ellington.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
1:14 left in the third. The dish to Aminu. Fires the 3. Good! Aminu's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Number 41. He's covered by Aminu. Joseph dishes to Ellington. And Joseph kicks to Ellington. Outside Jackson. Pocket 6. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the boards. And it's been back and forth here.
Yeah, it's been tit for tat, both teams trading shots and trading leads.
Pistons have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. The first free throw is good.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Bulls making a switch here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The pass to Levin. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Markin. And a miss there on the triple. Kicks it to Grant. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Lane. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Pulls up. And that one goes long. Shot is off. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
Next Tuesday, February 2nd, the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Jackson is out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Grant, and it's Stewart in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. White with it, guarded now by Jackson. And Temple kicks to White. Trains the three-pointer.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Count that one. 9 points for Joseph.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Temple. Rejected by Stewart, but he stays with it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Bulls making a change here. From past the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Bobcats. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Double by Hayes. Number 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
And the Pistons making a change here. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayes. Grant inside. Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. Here's the break. Here's White. The finger roll finish at the bucket. White's got 5 points now in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Chicago leading.
Defensive foul. Number 6. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's White. Passes to Lovin. He dishes it to Williams. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
And the shot is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
21 seconds on the shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Number 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting. Free throw.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
They're still right in this thing, but missing the free throw keeps them in a 2-possession deficit.
Hayes with the steal. Jumps up.
Man, that was unreal. Mark it up.
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Chicago calls timeout.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Baseline try. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Grant the pass to Hayes. Number 6. It's all in by the Bulls.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Dishes it to Williams. From the arc. That drops. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Brown is checked in for Chicago. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And Hayes kicks to Grant. Banked in off the glass. Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Stripped it away. And now the Pistons fast break. Number 6. And that basket's going to come, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down. The
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Open, and it's blocked by Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Levin, he's covered by Grant. Here's Markkanen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Here's Hayes. Grant, right side. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Grant's got 9 points here in the second half. He kicks it to White. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Markkanen. Tries again. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That one is off.
Despite another miss there, you still have to like the way he's been working himself to the free throw line.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Kevin, it's obvious he's not a good free throw shooter. It's been borne out by what you've seen here.
Pass to Hayes. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Feels like a flip has been switched for halftime because both teams now really getting after him.
Man, it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Here's a pick. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second. Talk about a terrific game for Hayes. 18 points and 6 assists.
I had no idea we'd be seeing a performance like this one today.
Totally dominant. I mean, pure domination.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Here's a pick. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Grant, that's good. Bulls trail by 4. Lane passes to Brown. The screen from Brown. Free throw line jump shot. Shot's good from Levin. 21 points in the game.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
He's in the post. Wide on him. Expanding his range. Another three-point shot.
He stepped up the three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
.130 left in the fourth quarter. He hits Brown with the drive. And powered down the jam. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Now Hayes. For the 3. That is good. He's got 22.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And that one misses. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Plumlee. The feed to Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Had the space there, but it's offline. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And the pass to Levin. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Just play smart, get a good shot, make sure it's a well-executed offensive possession.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
11 seconds left in the game. And here's Hayes. They set the pick. Takes the lead pass. Green. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Shot by Brown. Number 6 cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
Number 45. Can't hit. And it's Chicago the other way.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They should be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And Brown drops them both. The Pistons shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Hayes with it. Picked up by Brown. Feeds to Okafor. The dish to Hayes. Kicks it to Grant. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Out to White. Here's Marketing. And again, no good by Chicago. Whoops, they pick off the pass. They retain possession. Pistons trailed by 4. Got a piece of it. Number 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Bulls shooting reasonably well, 45%. Passes it to Levin. 3-pointer. That's good. 26 points for him.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Number 6 gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them. Okafor
comes in with the double team. White, left side. From outside the arc. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To tie it up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting. Free throw.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner. Tight as me in an airport laboratory.
White the pass to Levin. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. He feeds it to Brown. Number 6, covered by Okafor. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yep, it is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot.
Just what the doctor prescribed. The hoop and the harm, and he makes good on the free throw.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
It's Brown with the drive. Can't hit from in close. And, well, Detroit shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Pistons passing it around. To the middle. He dishes it to Hayes. Nails it! Oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. It's Brown with the drive. Blocked. Now, here's Grant. Dishes to Hayes. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And Chicago shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Tries to keep it alive. Here's Grant. Line ball here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. 8 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. To the inside. It's good!
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Hayes. Hits it, and we're going to another overtime.
Oh, what a phenomenal shot at the buzzer. Can't believe what I just saw.
And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. Okafor with the block. But they recover it. Gets it to go. Brown's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Okafor. Looking to get back on track here. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Hooker. Good on the triple. He's got 29 points.
He's got a nice stroke from long range, and he's not likely to pass up those opportunities when he gets them.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
He passes to White. Launches it. No up. And Detroit the other way now.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Levin, he's covered by Grant. Number 6. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
number 45. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Chicago leading.
Defensive foul. Number 45. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pick by Okafor. Hayes dishes to Okafor. Loose off the pick and hammers it home.
You know, he can be a little awkward with the ball sometimes when it's in his hands, but not that time.
Why do you think it is we don't see more of those out of him, Steve?
I don't know. I mean, he's certainly got the size. He just lacks the confidence, I think, sometimes near the basket.
And White kicks to Brown. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Let's look at some numbers in this one for Brown. He's got 11 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of him.
The Pistons trailer. Here's Hayes. He kicks to Okafor. And stolen by White. Here's Brown. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Number 6. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting. Free throw.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Here's a pick. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
And it's Okafor to drive.
Hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert.
Here's Marketing, and Okafor with the block. And they get it back. Hayes with it. Number 6. No good from outside. The Bulls leading by 5.
Defensive foul. White.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, he looked confident, didn't he? Stepping to the foul line and knocking down a couple.
Here's Hayes. Great D that time from White. Bulls shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, disappointing trip to the line, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing free throws.
Lane passes to White. Shot clock at 6. Leads him in there.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movie they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet because this one's done, boy.
Williams, who's checked in for Chicago.
Well, at this stage, you might as well have a seat and get off the floor. They've got no chance in this one.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Back to Jackson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Defensive foul. Shooting. That's it. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will push the lead to double digits. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.